When I was applying to university, I found it really hard to find accurate and helpful information to help me decide where I wanted to apply. And I think part of this is down to websites where anyone can give their own insights, like Reddit or the Student Room. I think that a lot of the information can be found on here. Some of it can be useful, but a lot of it can be slightly dubious, and occasionally there's a little thing on there that can just be entirely wrong. Um, I think that a lot of these websites, you hear kind of a lot of just bad stories about universities, and this can include, especially in the context of Oxbridge, a lot of people talking about how they got rejected with some really excellent admission statistics. And this can be the case, but that doesn't mean that you have to have better admission statistics than these people in order to get into the university. I also find that websites like this tend to point out the bad experiences that people have had rather than the good. So I had a really big concern about when I was applying to Oxford about the social life that I was going to have, because a lot of these websites made it seem like an all work no play sort of place, which in my experience definitely hasn't been the case. And I think that's important to remember as well, that your experience at a university is not going to be like any other individual experience either. Lastly, the other thing that I tend to see a lot on these sort of websites is people going on there to ask for opinions on whether or not they have a chance in getting in. Um, I think this can lead to people comparing themselves to other people's admission statistics, and also you're not going to get any kind of correct answer as long as you talk to your teachers to make like an educated decision, and you prepare well for the admissions process, and you are prepared for the possibility of rejection. Because that is the other thing that these websites do, is they tend to make out Oxbridge rejection to be like the worst thing in the world, when actually there's other routes into Oxbridge, and there's plenty of other routes into successful careers and things like that as well. But as long as you are prepared for that, then you have just as good a chance as everybody else. This isn't to say that people's personal experiences can't be informative, or that you can't get valid concerns from them, because of course no experience of applying to a university and attending a university is going to be perfect. But it is just important to make sure that you do reach out to get correct information from official university websites, and also from reaching out to the university via, for example, access teams.